Hey guys, how's it going? PlamoGuy here. Now I have a model kit review here, and this is from the movie Mazinger Infinity, and this is the high-grade Great Mazinger from that lineup. Now if you have seen the movie, you know that Great Mazinger, although very quick, has a bit of cameo in the movie. It didn't do much, but the main thing is we got a kit out of it, and the kit is fantastic. Build process is relatively easy. It doesn't have an inner frame. It is high grade after all, but judging from the size and the complex details on the outside of the armor, you would think that it is a master grade level. Due to the complexity of the design of the outer armor, almost all panel lines are really well hidden, although with a few exceptions of some parts. All in all, it's really great. In terms of the joints, well, let's take a look at here for a second. You can see that the head goes up and down. Down is very good. Up, not so much. In terms of the shoulders, it can go that far only. Very limited, I know, but it can rotate. Be mindful of this one here. This is a clear piece and it tends to be very fragile in those parts. As you can see, I've taken off the arm here, but just pop it back in. And then another neat feature here is this will recess, so if you do a 90-degree bend, see there, pretty cool. Only 90 degrees though, which is fine. You got bicep swivel and standard ball joint at the arm. There we go. In terms of the body, you have two joints here and here, so you can do pretty basic crunch, pretty wide back movement over there, and you can do swivel, although this one is pretty limited and this one has a big range of movement, so it will compensate for that. And that's that. In terms of the waist, you have side skirt armor here that doesn't move that much, so when you do the splits, it can do that, which is amazing given that the skirts doesn't move. In terms of leg movement, it can pull down like this one. It's amazing how these high grades can do pretty much some of the early Chugokins can do. It can do that leg joint movement there, bit of an extension. So when you do that, you can kick this far, move the feet that far, knee bend, only a single 90-degree bend, and for the feet, standard ball joint. Due to all that movement, you can have Great Mazinger in a lot of poses, although not as dynamic as some of the newer master grades. All in all, it's fine. For basic Mazinger poses, it will really suit your needs. Now in terms of gimmicks, there's nothing really much in the term of gimmicks, although you have the one here in the head. It does do a bit of parse forming. You will remove the front piece here in order to put it on the head of Great Mazinger. Just be very careful about that small piece. If you lose it, it's gone completely. Also, it comes with a lot of pair hands. You have closed fists, open hands, gripping hands, and the shake hand. I believe that has something to do with Mazinger on the final scene of the movie, and you can recreate it in model kit form. And on weapons, you only have two swords, but those swords are really amazing. And to put those swords, all you have to do is slide it in the sword holding hand, like so. The friction on this hands is really great. It will hold the sword very well, so you don't have to worry about loose or just falling off the hands completely. And with those two swords, you can have Great Mazinger recreating some of the poses that he made in the movie, which is pretty great in my view. Now in terms of size comparison, let's compare it to a decently sized master grade, in this case a master grade gun cannon. As you can see, they're pretty much on scale, with as the Great Mazinger offers a bit more height with those headpiece and a bit more width with those wings, but pretty much just the same. And with some trip to nostalgia lane, let's compare it to an old Bandai Great Mazinger kit. Now these compares night and day to Great Mazinger Infinity version. As you can see, everything here is quite a big leap in terms of design, the engineering, everything, just everything. The only good thing that I can say about the old kit is that this is hefty. It has solid rubber feet, rubber skirt, rubber body, and that makes it for a really dense suit. Pretty deceptive. It's quite heavy than the Infinity version. But yeah, if you look at it, it looks very goofy. It's like those early Mazinger cartoons, and well, at least the comparison's great. I mean, Great Mazinger looks like it came from a different series altogether. So yeah, that's about it for the old Great Mazinger. Final thoughts about this: I really like Great Mazinger here. It's really awesome, although a lot of purists and old schoolers will find this really hard to swallow in terms of design. I can't blame them. This is not usually the Mazinger that they grew up in, but for me, I think it's great. The new design, all those panel lines and separations, I think it's cool. And as a model kit itself, the build is really easy, and with the simple detailing on this, it will look even more spectacular. For me, I'll just put it on my shelf first, and from the past few days, months even, years now, I can't paint because, well, father time takes really a lot of me. So until I can get some time, this will have to wait. But in terms of the kit itself, I have no problems with this one. Makes me wonder to get all the Infinity versions. So there you go. High grade Great Mazinger from the Mazinger Infinity movie. It's solid, and it's definitely up there, those great kits. Buy it, you won't be disappointed. And that's it. If you have any questions, leave it a comment down below. And as always, sorry for the long wait of making a video, but I'll try to keep things in schedule. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.